Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Sam with Rokoko, and in this video we're going to be talking about our free motion capture assets. We'll be going through where to find them, but more importantly, what to watch out for and how to use them. So the first place that you might have encountered some free Rokoko assets is on our free resources page. So if you go to rokoko.com and you go to resources, free 3D assets, we have this page that links to the variety of motion capture assets we've put out over the years, but also some ebooks and other resources that can be really useful as well. A bunch of different categories here. And the only thing to know about these is that we just did a big asset refresh of a lot of these packs because some of them were made with our older software, and so we updated them. We got knife fights. Oh, pull that knife out of the belt. We got some superhero flying, so useful. We got some telekinesis, a little bit of everything in some of these packs. So that's all of these packs. A lot of them were just refreshed, but some of the assets you find on this page might be from an older version of the software, might have older exports that don't play as nicely with the modern retargeting workflows. So that's just something to know about the assets on this page as well, but we'll continue to add to this. Now, the other two places that you can find free Rokoko motion capture are in Rokoko Studio. So you can download Rokoko Studio for free right now. Anyone can go in, and when you are on a free plan, you still have access to this samples scene. So these are a variety of scenes that contain completely free mocap. You can use it as you want, but also you can get an idea of how the Rokoko workflows work. So you can export this mocap out and you can see how that process works, and it's a great way to get a feel for how our system works, but also check out and get some free motion capture as well. The last place to find free mocap in Rokoko Studio is in the motion library. So if we jump over to the motion library, which is also in Rokoko Studio right here in this tab, this is a mocap marketplace. So here you can buy. There's a lot of paid assets. A lot of these assets were not made with Rokoko. They were made with big volume systems. But there's also, of course, if we go to view all and we sort by price, and we check free, we have a lot of free assets on here as well. And some of these are really great. I really like some of the dancing assets especially. And these will download directly to your computer, but they will not have a mesh on them. Again, so it's only animation data, so it might be difficult to get assets like this into Unreal Engine, although totally possible. You just might need to make a stop in Blender first, prep the mocap asset, add a quick mesh to it, just bind anything to it and then send it to Unreal and it should work great. But this is a great place to find free assets as well, and some super high quality ones. Okay, so you got your free Rokoko mocap no matter where you got it from, right? But how do you actually use that motion capture? Because, especially with Rokoko, even with our hardware, it's a lot easier to kind of make the mocap now than it is to get it onto your character. And that can be a little bit tricky. But that is why we have a ton of tutorials on our YouTube channel that go over how to do retargeting in all the different softwares. So if you go to Rokoko Motion, you just type in Rokoko into YouTube, right? Go to our videos. We just put out a brand new Blender retargeting video that's fantastic, but I could also search for Unreal Engine, right? And we would get retargeting tutorials for Unreal Engine. The best way to kind of do this, in my opinion, because we have so many tutorials for so many versions, is just go to videos, go to latest, and then kind of look through for the latest one for your program. So you can see we just did a new Unreal 5.5 tutorial, but we also have 5.4 tutorials, and you might get a lot of different versions. This is an incredible resource. And the other place that you can go if you want help with using your motion capture is our Discord channel, or you can join me on one of our live streams on YouTube, usually on Thursdays at 11 a.m. PST. You can ask questions, we can go over things, and that's another good resource for actually figuring out how to use that motion capture. So that is where you can find some free Rokoko motion capture and how you can go about starting to use those assets. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below and we'll try to get to them. And check out our social channels for upcoming webinars where we are always raffling off a bunch of free motion capture equipment, passes to software, things like that. And we do live demos, and you can check out Rokoko at the same time. So hopefully I'll see you at a webinar or a live stream. Other than that, check out our channel if you need help. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.